1970. That's Larry standing in our kitchen. Being thoroughly pelted with mashed potatoes, Larry surrenders. Someone would shout, "Food fight," and it was on. This may sound like Animal House, but the movie came out years later. The zebras certainly didn't invent food fights. It's probably been going on since cave dweller days, when they had an abundance of food and no refrigeration. Why let it go to waste? Some Cro-Magnon would start hopping up and down and grunting, "Food fight, food fight." For all we know, it may have inspired the early cave paintings. Splat against a wall, and we have the dawn of art appreciation. Grunt, grunt. Meaning, does that remind you of a woolly baby mammoth? Now, no zebra ever said, "Let's have a food fight." It was as spontaneous as human combustion. Thank God there weren't many, otherwise we'd be constantly hosing down the house. I mentioned before, the zebras had only 2 rules. 1, if you didn't cook, you did the dishes. 2, never talk about money while eating. But there was a third unspoken rule. If you were in a food fight, you cleaned it up. That meant picking everything off the carpets, the drapes, the furniture, and especially the walls. I'm glad no one ever thought of a ripe tomato fight indoors. There was no neutral territory. When a food fight started, it was fight or flee. Your ammunition was whatever's on your plate: asparagus, broccoli, meatloaf, macaroni, or as you can see splattered all over Larry, mashed potatoes. De-evolution. Our zebra colonial house was built in 1810. Only 34 years before, in 1776, George Washington was 44 years old. Daniel Boone, 41. John Adams, 40. John Hancock, 39. Thomas Paine, 39. Ethan Allen, 38. Benedict Arnold, 35. Thomas Jefferson, 33. Abigail Adams, 31. John Paul Jones, 28. James Madison, 25. Betsy Ross, 24. Nathan Hale, 21. Alexander Hamilton, 21. And James Monroe was 18. In 1970, we were in our 20s. So at the age our founding fathers were forming a new nation, we were having friggin' food fights. There are those who don't believe in evolution, but as you can see, we have photos that prove conclusively